What's up, YouTube? So for today's episode, if you saw the last one, kind of cut it off a little bit prematurely in the week because when I got to the day that I filmed that you're about to see here, I got a ton of footage. So this is going to be a great episode. Lifting in Charleston at UFlex Stronghouse Gym with a colleague and friend in the industry, Paul Romzek. He's a brilliant coach, bodybuilder, has a phenomenal coaching business, and just one of the smartest minds out there on all things TRT, blood work, longevity, nutrition, training, all that good stuff. So we got after a really good, nasty leg day today. I pulled a decent heavy deadlift, worked up to a squat single. He hit some crazy front squats. We got after it on the hack squat. He pulled some stiff leg deadlifts, but we have a ton of just good conversation throughout the video, talking philosophy and training and programming and nutrition and a bunch of stuff. So I think you guys will enjoy this episode. Now, this one's going to be a little bit one-dimensional. This whole thing is going to be, this day of lifting. So, moving forward into the future episodes, we'll get into more of the behind-the-scenes stuff. We'll get into more of the diet stuff, more of the physique stuff as I update you on the fat loss side of things. Your boy's getting hungry, losing a bunch of body fat. So we're about to get into the nitty-gritty. So anyway, guys, enjoy the video.
Got it.
All right, guys, we are in Charleston, South Carolina. We are at the UFlex Stronghouse, which is just a badass gym. Give you a little panorama. But I am here with my guy, Paul Romzek.
How's it going?
So he was, if you guys haven't seen it, Paul was on the podcast, had a phenomenal episode. Yep. Paul is an incredible expert and authority on all things TRT, blood work. He's a
authority is a strong word. I think I know what I'm talking about and I get results.
No, I would say you've reached authority status. I mean, you're an authority to me, so I'm an avid consumer of all the information you put out. I've learned a lot from you, and a lot of people have. Paul is also can we still say bodybuilder? Do we say former bodybuilder?
Recreational bodybuilder.
Yeah,
I think that fits.
Well, go to his Instagram page. He's a legitimate bodybuilder. So anyway, this is his town. This is his gym. So we're going to come in and do a leg day. I hit up Paul about training. Paul said, hey, let's do a back day. I said, no, fuck you, we're doing legs.
Hey, either way, whatever, we got to get it done.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think we're going to do some seated leg curl, some calves. Paul's going to front squat. I'm going to back squat. We're going to, are you going to deadlift?
Yeah, I'm going to deadlift. It's my favorite lift, so might as well.
Hell yeah. So we're going to deadlift because we're grown men and we have heavy hinges in our programming.
Yes, sir.
And we'll do some hack squat. We'll load up some plates in the gym pin on the Good Girl machine, crush the adductors, and get after and eat some carbs after.
Are we going to do some calves?
Yes.
I know I need calves.
Buddy, I don't have calves. I told you my right calf, it's basically a dead piece of meat hanging off the bone, but I have to train them.
Yes.
Otherwise, I literally cannot produce any force whatsoever in my right calf. So, yeah, I won't bore you with the calf footage, but rest assured, we did train them. All right, let's get after it, man.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let me lock in and send this.
All right, let's do it. You want assisted or no?
No. Okay. All right, first work set of the day. We gotta set the tone.
Let's do it. Good. Big stretch. Straight line heels the glutes. Straight line heels the glutes. Good. Good, good tension. Active tension at the top. Good. Keep active tension. Feel the glute. Good. Boom. Nice. Oh, that's easy. This is where the set starts. Let's go. Let's go. Good. You got more. Easy. Drive. Good.
I'm being like long-limbed. I'm just kind of fast twitch. I'll go like fast rep, dead.
Yeah.
Like my ability to slow grind several reps is.
That's usually how I am too.
Yeah. Good. 3,
Let's go, set the tone for the day. Set the tone for the day. Good, come on. 7. Still strong. 8. Come on. You get another. 11. Come on, give me 12. Finish. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Good set. Let's go. All right, guys, we just wrapped up the seated leg curl. Both got 2 working sets in. Got some calves, did a little bit of knee warm up on the leg extension. We're gonna move on to the squat rack here. Let the fun begin. I'm gonna be working up to a planned single of 495, just continuing with this 5-3-1 squat progression. What's your plan for your front squat?
So my coach that does my training wants me to do tempo front squats at 275. I'm not gonna fucking do that when I'm training with John Heck. So I'm gonna work up to whatever feels heavy and smash it. So
I have nothing but respect for tempo front squats. Those are brutal. Just maintaining a front rack on a slow eccentric is, it's a good training stimulus.
I mean, if you're gonna be working up to 500, I can't be working at damn near half your weight. That's just embarrassing.
Fair enough. But yeah, I mean, you've got plenty of built-in excuses. You're doing the much harder squat variation. Relative to your body weight, what you'll do is probably more impressive than
I will not be giving myself any excuses at all.
And for the record, guys, I'm still on a baby progression right now. The real fun under the squat bar, it's not going to be for, another 6 weeks before I get something respectable on there for a man of my size. But I got these long ass stork legs. I'm not built for squatting. Excuses. We're gonna get this squat up to at least 675 by the end of this diet.
Excuses are like assholes.
Exactly, we all got one.
And they all stink.
Exactly. Yeah, I actually like the straps in the front squat. I'm able to make it work. I just have to get a long enough strap to where I'm not the same issue with the front rack. I'm kind of up here with it.
Maybe that was, I was trying to get as close to the bar as possible still, so maybe that was the issue.
I'll use a longer strap. Okay. I'll just, long enough where I can kind of like double wrap it around my hand.
Okay.
The other thing is, if you've never done it, a reverse safety bar.
I have heard of that.
So it's great.
There is one over
We do it with our NFL guys, because I mean, you're just right here with it.
Right.
And the camber of the bar kind of maintains it. It doesn't want to dump forward as easy.
Yeah. That feels a little too bastardized for what I'm trying to do, but I might have to try that as a variation.
It's a little bit, it's easier on the mid back than, it's a lot easier to stay upright with it than a barbell.
I'm trying to make it as hard as possible.
There you go. Dude, I even think like when I'm doing that front rack, like you're doing, I mean, you've got it like kind of on your middle of your front delt. I feel like if I'm not cutting off my jugular circulation, it's not a good front rack. Okay. Like you might try to just bury that thing a little further behind that top of your front delt.
Okay, that would probably make it a lot more stable.
Now, you might hit a set where you're kind of like borderline blacking out. But I mean, I try to get that thing up in my collarbone.
Okay. When you posted a reel the other day about warming up as a beginner versus warming up as an advanced guy, and the funniest part of it to me was just the inability to get full depth below like 315.
I can't hit depth without 315.
Yeah, no.
Impossible. Unfortunately, at my size, I require at least 315 to even hit depth initially. Let's go, Paul. There you go. Feels pretty good today.
Yeah.
Usually, even by 3:15, I'm like creaky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you been getting like shin splints and?
So acutely during running sometimes.
Yeah.
But I've been doing a lot of tib raises to try and mitigate that and get in front of it. My buddy Mike that I run gray matter with, he really messed himself up when he was first getting into high rocks because we're about the same weight, around 230. And he went too hard too fast and didn't give himself the time to acclimate, like his joints to acclimate.
A couple things that could be helpful with lower leg stuff,
Yeah.
and we did a ton of this with our football guys
Yeah.
because Achilles tears, things like that are very common. Obviously, we need to prepare them to sprint tons of yardages.
Right.
But doing a lot of isometric work.
Yeah.
So we would do a progression where we do a couple weeks of long duration body weight isometric. So, you know, standing calf, 30-second holds, bent knee calf, 30-second holds. Then we'd progress to add load. So we'd do it with dumbbell, shorten the duration to 20 seconds. And then we'd finish with overcoming isometric. So pressing max effort against an immovable object. So we'd have like set a pad here, drive your shoulder up into the pad, through the calf, max effort, 10-second duration.
Yeah.
So we do it for straight leg calf, bent knee calf. We'd also do it for like knee and hamstring.
Right.
But some of the isometrics can be really helpful. And then also, if you have access to a heavy like prowler sled,
Yeah.
just prowler pushes. It's really great for the ankle and foot complex.
So it's funny that you say that because the coach that I hired to help me acclimate, or the PT that I hired to help me acclimate to this style of training, he has been doing a lot of that stuff already with the ankle and Achilles isometrics and the overcoming isometrics with the knees. So a lot of that's already in. It's just a matter of like keep doing it,
and then it's just titrating your mileages up.
Exactly.
And, you know, everyone wants to jump in and
Exactly.
bite off more than they can chew, and then they're digging themselves out of a hole with the ensuing shin and foot problems.
Yeah.
405 is my real litmus test. 315 on bench.
Yeah.
It's 405 on squat, and it's 495 on deadlift. That's like my, is this going to be a good day or a
Yeah. Are you gonna do conventional dead or stiff?
conventional?
Okay. I'm probably gonna do stiff leg. I'm done a conventional dead in 4
I just
years.
came off of I ran a block of RDLs. I like stiff leg deadlifts.
Yeah.
And if I was like true bodybuilding training, I would be doing a stiff leg deadlift. But I'm just specifically training for a big deadlift right now. My deadlift leverages actually improve as I get leaner.
Right.
So that's one lift that actually a diet is somewhat conducive to strengthening.
Well, this is another thing I have thoughts about that we can talk about.
All right, my external rotation's enough where I can actually wrap my hand around the bar. Took me to 405 to do it. All right, not bad.
I'm gonna hit this set.
I'll go 4 1/4 then 500. All right, Paul. Guys, this is the shit that we have to stay on top of while we're training. It's not as easy as just come and bang weights. We got tripods and camera angles and talking to you guys.
Yes, the endless struggles of making our money on the internet. People just don't understand how stressful of a life it is, man.
I know, we're just absolutely grinding
Just
out
going
here.
through it every day.
We might as well just be digging ditches out in the heat right now. We bleed for this.
This is what a real hard day's work looks like.
Flip the switch. Let's go. Shrug those scaps up. Brace hard. Here we go. Come on. Good. Yo, easy. Elbows up. Come on. Let's go. Let's fly in. Let's go. Break that belt. Brace. Finish. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Come on, Paul. Fuck yeah. Good shit. That's a plan 5. You got 7. Okay.
Not bad.
Great set, man.
I think it's an all-time PR for front squat.
Doing like a front squat like that, I mean, you know, like a hack squat, max effort set of 7/8, brutal, but just the amount of core engagement, getting choked out by the bar, just the mid-back engagement, coordinating it, the balance, like that's a brutally taxing set.
Yeah. And with the added instability of the cross arm brace, no, that felt good though.
Yeah, because you can't just fucking drive into it, because you're having to kind of you can't lose that bar.
So, I don't know why. So you're more in the strength training world than I am, but when I was powerlifting, when I was like 19, 20, I found when you said like flip a switch, right?
Yeah.
I found that I can do that by taking several really deep breaths in through my nose, like really sharp inhales, and for some reason that just does something in my brain before a set that puts me in an extreme fight or flight state.
Yeah.
And
do you find that nasal strip, does that help you breathe?
Oh, big time. Big time. I'm like a fucking pug. When I'm above 210, I'm a French bulldog.
Do you sleep with a CPAP?
I have a CPAP.
Oh.
I'm not good at using it.
Should you use the CPAP, or are you?
When I'm above 210, 215,
yes.
I certainly need it. I'm sure you use one, right?
I'll admit it. This is my first year. This past year has been my first year using a CPAP.
On nights where I actually use it, I feel like I took a fucking Limitless pill the next day.
Yeah. When I'm sub 315, I don't need it. I don't snore at all. I breathe fine.
Yeah.
When I'm 315 plus, 100% need it. Set before the set.
All right, let's do it. How'd that feel?
Good. I've just got to get my confidence back of actually just dropping down with some speed. The last year, everything has been, slow eccentric tempos, controlled eccentric tempos, just all bodybuilding training. So now I got to get back to like a smooth descent, get some rebound. I just got that little seed of inhibition in my brain.
Yeah. So, something I wanted to ask you about, now that you are moving into more of a strength focused block, what are you doing different with your nutrition, or what are you planning to do different with your nutrition when you get out of the deficit, or are you doing anything different now?
So I find that I can effectively diet down, lean, training for strength.
Yeah.
Whereas when I get back into growing, I'll go more all in on bodybuilding training.
Okay. So you're not going to keep growing and maintain and keep doing the strength block.
What I'd like to do is this is the ultimate vision. diet down lean while doing kind of this hybrid strength bodybuilding training. Once I start rebounding and get into the full, off-season growth phase,
Right.
full hypertrophy-specific bodybuilding training. Once I've gotten to peak size, I'd like to maintain that size for a bit and then go into another strength cycle.
Okay.
So basically, build the tissue, get to a peak size, and then once I'm at that peak size, translate it into barbell strength.
Right.
If I was just purely bodybuilding right now, if I was prepping for a show, I wouldn't be training like this.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just training like this because I need to get back to my roots of just loving my training.
Right.
I've really enjoyed the bodybuilding work for the last year. I've got my itch to get back under a barbell.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a time where I can do it. It's conducive to the content I'm filming. Lower body strength is not an issue here. It's just confidence under a bar again, loading my spine and
Right. That moved really well.
yeah, felt fine. So that was the conclusion of this first 5-3-1 cycle. So starting next week, I'll go back to a set of 5 on this day, and I'll go 455 for that 5. The following week when I do a triple, do this for a triple, and then that third week when we go to a single, bump it up to 5.25. That's the plan anyway.
What we're gonna do is you're never gonna fully lock out.
Okay.
You're gonna keep the quad engaged the entire time.
Got it.
And that means not sinking all the way into the hole, where the quad's kind of, you know how the quad's kind of disengaged.
When you just sit ass to
forward?
grass, the
Yeah.
tension's gone.
Yeah, so we're gonna stay in that like middle 7/8 of the rep
Okay.
and just blast that out. When you start getting fatigued, take 3 breaths, bang out some more, another 3 breaths, bang out some more, until you're done.
Is this a working weight or is this?
No, this is just gonna be a warm up.
I'll just hit like a 5-rep warm up at that tempo.
Yeah. It's not a super slow tempo. It's more the
Yeah, I got you. Or under those parameters, I mean.
Yeah. Good.
When I was doing my, real bodybuilding training, and I'm still basically programming my accessories like this, weekly undulating periodization. So I'll do, the exercises are set, but I'll go week 1, low rep range, and all sets are push close to failure. So week 1, rep range for compound movements is 4 to 7 reps. Week 2, moderate rep range is 8 to 12. Week 3, 13 to 20, and then cycle back through. So just whenever I cycle back to a low rep week, I'm trying to progress it.
Yeah.
Double progression model. If I hit the bottom of the rep range, try to add reps, hit the top of the rep range, add weight.
Yeah.
And I was able to pretty linearly progress all 3 of those rep ranges across 18 weeks.
Coming from a strength training background, I can definitely see why your mind went there for programming for bodybuilding.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, I can definitely see why you set it up that way. And like It's honestly the same, just broken up across weeks instead of within the same session. Because like obviously with top set, back off set, you want to progress the top set and the back off set independently of each other. So you're almost getting like, I guess, if you wanted to call it like intro session undulating periodization.
I feel like the 3-tiered rotation.
Yeah.
It kept me. If I'm just doing a pretty just standard top set back off progression, which is what I've done for years.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I get to a point deep into it where it's like the mental pressure of beating the logbook. It's like there's no sure thing I'm gonna beat the weight or add reps, and then I'm like mentally fucked if I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just eats away at me. So by having this rotation, it's kind of like each week it's a little bit of a different challenge.
Yeah.
I was able to. I'd never really hit a plateau. Whereas if I was just hammering kind of the same rep range for weeks, eventually I probably would.
Right.
Granted, like you said, progressing the top set, back off set independently, they're, you know, potentially different rep ranges in and of themselves.
Yeah.
But,
I definitely get what you mean with like, especially when you're a little bit deeper in an off season or growth phase and you've already gotten really fucking strong. That mental pressure to beat the logbook kind of does suck. So what I started to do to work around that, and like your workaround is undulating periodization. My workaround was I just stopped tracking my reps. So
get the stimulus to the tissue. And
I would still track overload, like on net overall. So what I would do is in my logbook, I would write down the weight that I was using, and I would only denote how it felt on a scale of 0 to 2. So 0 meant decrease the weight the next week, because I knew in my head the rep range I was going to hit.
Yeah.
0 meant this was too hard, decrease the weight. 1 was this felt good, but you probably should stay here the next week. And 2 is increase a little bit the next week.
Got it.
So it completely got rid of like, I need to hit 13 reps because I hit 12 last week. And it just kind of kept training a lot more fun.
I like that. That was a good way to do it.
Yeah. So I've started telling people to do that now when they get really in their head about the logbook.
Have you not hit 3 plates yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Just making sure you weren't doing a repeat.
No.
All right, work set.
Yeah. Yeah, this next one's gonna be working set, I think.
What's your, I know you're kind of clustering it almost with your 3 rep, or 3 breaths in between. What's your target ideal total reps on this?
Anywhere between 12 and 16 usually. So I'll usually try and bang out like 8 or 9.
I'm so bad at reps, and part of that excuse coming up with my long ass range of motion, like me doing 16 reps.
It's cardio.
It's a lot of
you're
additional
moving the weight
time
a long
under
way.
tension and distance moves.
That's fair. So I think you should just do 1 working set.
Okay, I
Save
agree.
yourself for deadlift.
I agree. Let's see how this feels. The reverse band.
Yeah.
I'll go 5.
I was gonna say that moved really fast.
Go. I'm 90 seconds of pain. Good. 1. Good. Keep that tension. 3. 4. Good. 5. 6. 8. Come on. Good. Yeah. Let's go hit it. Good. Keep that tension at the bottom. Drive. Come on, accelerate out of the bottom. Good, Paul. Come on. Finish it. These are the reps. These are the reps that count. These are the reps that separate you. Let's go. Finish. Yeah. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Nasty set.
Fuck. Yeah, you should definitely only do one.
I hate going second in the rotation on something like this because I'm watching that. I'm like, fuck.
It's fun.
It is.
It's fun, man.
It's more fun once you've completed it. You feel good about it. You got the endorphins. You're accomplished. Collaboration between people, and
Well, he'll understand.
it's not quite a merging of perfect programming. It's just
I just want to tell him about the 50 Anadrol I took before too.
let's go. You guys heard that though.
Keep it a secret. It's between us. Close to the chest. Let's get it.
Come on. Don't fail me, knees. Can you just give me a little bit of a boost out of the bottom on this initial rep?
Give me a 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, up. Good.
All right, let's go.
All right, here we go.
Constant tension. Let's go. Good. Dry blood. Dry blood. Quads are rubber bands. Good. Good stretch. Constant tension. Let's go. Just dry blood in there. Good. Stretch the rubber band. Come on. Good. Let's go. Oh, you got it. You got it.
Oh, fuck.
Breathe, breathe, breathe. Fourth quarter. Let's go. Fourth
Got me
quarter.
on this.
Let's go.
That's it.
Knees all right?
Yeah, they're good. I was not used to that constant tension type work
Yeah. It's rough.
as a wake-up call.
It's rough. Good shit.
I like that hinge, good. Perfect stiff leg.
Yeah. This has always been my strongest
Yeah,
lift. Got these monkey arms. I'm built for it.
yeah. All right, so Paul's going stiff leg in his deadlift. I'm obviously gonna be doing my, conventional, really working on my leg drive here. So I'm gonna feel this out. I need to not get peer pressured, and I'm training with Paul, and we're in the new gym, the cameras are rolling, I can't do something stupid. I've got a 4-hour car ride ahead of me, so I'll feel this out, but 585 is gonna be the minimum. I won't, if that's what I need to do today to leave here unscathed, that's what I'll do. That'll still be within the progression. I think 635 might be realistic. If it feels phenomenal, might send it on 675. But PR day is not today, and it's not for a couple months.
Ramble. So John is playing it smart today with his loading. I am not. So my all-time stiff leg PR is 475 for 11.
11?
11. And that was also, I was also using 6 to 7 times the milligrams that I am right now, because I'm on a cruise. I'm on TRT, as some would say, right now. So we're gonna see what I can get at 455 today. I hope I can match the 11, but we'll see.
That'd be a badass set, especially coming off of the 2 sets of hack you just did.
Yeah, yeah. So usually when I did that 475 for 11, not only was I on a male amount of drugs, I was also a lot heavier. I was about 250 245, 250 at the time, and it was the first thing in my session. So all of that combined with now running and doing a few runs and a few conditioning sessions this past week, and still having to recover to do it again the next week. We'll see what happens today.
Having this at the end of the session, like, that cannot be overstated. I mean, nasty set of 7 on the front squat. 2 brutal sets of the constant tension hack. 2 sets of the seated leg curl, push right beyond failure for you.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, you're massively pre-fatigued, as am I at this point. So, now granted, I didn't grind through my squat like you did, so.
Right. Which I think are valuable traits to have.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Come on, Paul. Oh, smooth.
Yeah, I was moving like butter.
Looks good.
Perfect.
Okay. And then for these clips, I send these to my editor remotely. So I'll put them in a Google Drive folder. I'll send them to my boy Jake. Shout out Jake. He does phenomenal work. And he'll edit it for me, send it back to me, and then post.
This is deadlifts, heavy rows.
Yeah.
Unsupported rows. You don't need anything fancy. Let this be a lesson. You do not need anything fancy to get a big back.
Fuck no.
The only thing you need is not being a pussy. Literally it.
Nobody can ever accurately say, I don't have a huge back because I wasn't complex enough with my programming and exercise selection.
Yes.
They can all say, I didn't fucking train heavy and hard enough to grow a back.
Exactly. Exactly. And I think this is true for most muscle groups, but with back especially, literally the only thing you need for a thick back is a barbell and some testicular fortitude. That's it.
100%.
You don't need anything complex.
Like for me to effectively grow my quads, I found, okay, it's a little bit of nuance to exercise selection matters for me.
Exactly. Yeah, some split squats, the ordering, the sequence and everything. Yeah, definitely.
Now, the principles of training hard and high intensity 100% still apply.
Change.
But it's not just a matter of, just grab a heavy ass barbell and squat it and you're gonna grow massive quads.
Yeah. If you want a thick back, literally just pull something.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's fucking go, Paul. Come on. Grown man lift right here. Grown man lift. Good. Come on, find that rhythm. Good. Just shut your brain off and pull. Shut your brain off and pull. Good, stay braced in the core. Let's go. It's all downhill from here. It's all downhill from here. Good. Come on, Paul. It's still moving fast. Good. Stay in it. Stay in it. Good. Good set. Good fucking set. I lost count.
So did I.
We'll have to check the footage.
That's a brain off set. Nice. All right. That's money.
I'll jump to 6.
Yeah. I forgot how nice it is to pull on a deadlift bar.
Yeah, I know. It takes some getting used to. Like if you're doing conventional, just that whip and kind of like figuring out, okay, where do I really slam on the gas?
Yeah.
Where the tension really is. It takes me a few sessions to, and then the heavier you get, that range of motion changes ever so slightly. So that like pressure point where you need to fucking drive through it, changes.
It did take me a second to figure out how far down I needed to go. It took me like 3 or 4 reps to find that. You said it's 6?
6 plates.
All right.
Good.
Good shit.
Strength is definitely there for 675, but I think I'm gonna go with kind of my planned 635. So 675 will be there.
That's the smart man's play.
I'm doing an A-B week on deadlifts where I go heavy week, light week, heavy week, light week.
Is it just to manage the overloading and fatigue? Yeah.
I can't deadlift heavy every week, especially once I get up to 700 plus pounds. It's too fatiguing at that point.
On those heavy weeks, what does your volume look like on them? Is it heavy in terms of just absolute load or in volume as well?
Absolute load. I'm always low volume on deadlift.
Okay.
In my opinion, for me, deadlifts are more of an expression of strength than a strength builder.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I build my deadlift with squatting and with all the back work that I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then I just need to get the movement pattern grooved, get the CNS firing, and get really efficient expressing the technique with just intelligently placed heavy exposures.
Right.
But then my light weeks are higher volumes, and it's more like technique, speed oriented.
Right.
So I'll do
with a barbell or a variation?
With a barbell.
Right.
I really trying to hammer the technique. So I'll do something like 6 sets of 2 or 6 sets of 3, depending on the week, with a relatively lightweight, 455, something like that.
Right.
And it's just max effort, velocity, intent every rep.
Right.
You cannot have any fucking fear on a heavy deadlift.
Absolutely not. Fear is the mind killer.
Testing. All right.
Mic test. We good?
Good.
All right, cool.
Okay, guys. Disastrously, the camera cut off for my top set of deadlift.
Yeah.
I mean, it couldn't have timed out perfectly.
Absolutely.
So I've got the iPhone footage for that. So bear with me on the vertical footage. I apologize. I want to take that. Just 2 fast, confident reps. That's a good progression from what I've been at. So I'm gonna call it there and end on a good note. But we're gonna get after some leg extension here. Leg extension, good girl, and get this workout wrapped up. So I'm gonna get a good close up of Paul's juicy ass bodybuilder quads.
Runner quads right now.
Runner quads, okay.
What John and I were talking about earlier in the workout is that we both found that if we get a little bit of internal rotation at the hip on a leg extension and point the toe slightly inward, mostly straight but very slightly inward to achieve that internal rotation, we can very effectively mitigate or eliminate some of that knee pain that we get on a leg extension. That's been a very valuable tip for both of us that we use to warm up before squatting. So you're gonna see me doing that on this, I already did my heavy set, this is my back off set, but you're gonna see me doing that on this set of leg extensions.
Here we go, Paul. Good. Come on. Good. Finish. There you go.
All right, guys, just wrapped up a phenomenal leg day with Paul. We both got after it, and the session was probably maybe a little longer than physiologically optimal, but it was just a lot of just, you know, chopping it up, talking, bouncing ideas, talking business, talking training, talking everything. So, Paul, really appreciate you having me out to your home gym and going through a great workout.
Anytime.
So, where can people find you at, Paul?
You can find me on Instagram at Paul Romzek _GMT. Hit me up for one-on-one coaching. We also have our Gray Matter Academy for coaches that want to be the best in the industry and not get replaced by AI this time next year. We also have Gray Matter for Community for guys on TRT that just want to look, feel, perform their best, get actionable info inside a community of other like-minded men. So hit me up for all those. Link is in my Instagram bio for all of those things.
Yeah, I mean, Paul and I were just talking off the camera, like we want to collaborate with great coaches. We want to kind of drive continued education, drive the industry forward, and it's never about, oh, me and Hammer and Chisel. It's never about Paul and Gray Matter. Like we want to make an impact. We want to pass on knowledge to people. We want to collaborate with each other, other great coaches, and just make a big picture impact on everything. So check out Paul. He's doing phenomenal things. Brilliant coach, brilliant mind, hell of a bodybuilder. And guys, yeah, this is the last workout of the week, so I think this is going to be the outro for the video. So guys, appreciate you tuning in. If you're not a subscriber already, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button on YouTube, drop a comment, like the video, all that good stuff. Appreciate everyone for tuning in who happens to give a shit about watching my big ass lifting weights and talking training and diet. So anyway, guys, we'll catch you on the next episode.